has spoilers. I don't care about spoilers. Actually.
Boy, did I call.
I'm fine with it. I will watch it nonetheless. I will just hate on it.
I think we should watch Le Cocaine's Kill Bongo Tap.
Le Cocaine! Dude, we
Here's
have...
some Romanian money, lol.
No! Don't taint my bank account with Romanian money. What the fuck? Ah! Ah!
Oh, this one wrong. Back in the heady days of August, when I was still young and optimistic.
Can I just make a proposal? It's going to be a very simple proposal. We have to ban the haircut where you have bangs but only halfway to your forehead. You can have it like longer, or you can have it till your eyebrows, but not like halfway. That's my proposal. If you will vote for me for president, presidentress, I am going to ban this haircut. It's to help identify the crazy people. How about we ban crazy people altogether? I just like, I don't know, man. I really don't like it.
Young and optimistic, and the first couple of episodes of Alien Earth had released, I gave it a kind of reluctant thumbs up with my review.
It's a shame. She looks kind of cute. Like, I can roll with her. It's just like, I feel like this haircut is like taking away from her beauty. Ay, ay, ay.
Kind of reluctant thumbs up with my review.
You know what it reminds me of? When your mother actually like promises that she will give you a haircut, and it's like, but mom, it's not going to be a bowl cut, right? No, of course it's not going to be. And then dun, dun,
Getting called into work on Saturdays success. I'm late but here nonetheless.
Hiya! You should see the redhead. Is she hot?
A kind of reluctant thumbs up with my review. Yeah, there were definitely problems with it.
Wait, kinda reluctant thumbs up? The drinker approves?
The plot relied on a metric ton of conveniences and contrivances, and a lot of the characters showed about as much real-world intelligence and common sense as your average liberal arts graduate, but there was at least some kind of potential.
Aw, look at that. That's a fanfic of me and my boy Dave. He is beautiful, and I'm beautifuler.
There, I was interested to see where it was all going, and what it might do with the intriguing concept.
What are the chances that the sheep is going to live? For the Duna? I don't want to, but Dave might.
It was playing with. But now that I'm almost at the end of the season and past the mandatory 30 seconds of no swearing in this video, I can confidently say absolutely fucking nothing.
No, they really want to watch it. I'm still going to watch it. Listen, it doesn't matter if it's bad. It's one of my favorite franchises. I will watch it even if I will have to use a potato peeler and peel my skin off of my feet. I'm going to do it.
This show might well be the biggest, most soulless, utterly pointless and retarded piece of shit in the entire Alien franchise.
It cannot be worse than Romulus. Romulus fucked me up, man. I know that everyone is like, Scoop, but Romulus was so good. No, it wasn't. Shut the fuck up. Stop talking. You're wrong. Anyone who says that Covenant was worse than Romulus, you're so wrong. Covenant wasn't good. Don't get me wrong. But at least it didn't give me a fucking whiplash. That a fucking Disney princess with her pet robot boy toy goes and in zero gravity shoots up 3 xenomorphs and avoids the acid blood. Like, she didn't even have a scrape. Like, if they would have been like, oh, like she loses a limb or something, then I'm like, okay, fair. She lost a limb. I can respect that. But just like waltz through the acid thingy without getting hit and very good movie. 10 out of 10.
And trust me, that's up against some pretty stiff competition these days.
You.
Every new episode was like a descent even deeper into the...
This is worse than Romulus. I'm sorry. You don't say that. Don't say that. You can't say that. That's illegal.
Crushing depths of madness and despair. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like it.
Okay, and I need to tell... what is that little thing? That little shit looks so fucking cute. What is it? I need to know who this is. Who is he? Why is he so cute? He's my new favorite thing. Is there any Disney toy available of him? It's the best thing. He looks so fucking cute. It doesn't look any Xeno. It doesn't look like a face hugger. It doesn't look like a xenomorph. It's an eyeball. It's adorable. I fucking love it. You can't fuck it. It's not like it's platonic. Okay?
Didn't quite like it. Every time you think the show's
I saw a gif of this, that this bitch is touching my Dave. Dave is spoken for, bitch. I'm going to chew off your arm. Stop touching him. What the fuck?
reached rock bottom and can't possibly get any worse. It finds
Like, what is this? What is this? Why is she touching? I'm sorry. Didn't we establish that the xenomorph is the perfect organism and it's like, you know, killer and, you know, it's not a pet? It's not something... Dave is her dog now? I am jealous, yes. You know what? Fuck yeah, I am jealous. And I miss Alien Isolation. It's Dave is... There's no... You cannot have a xenomorph as a pet. You cannot. That's like the whole point. Like the Wayland Yutani wants to get this creature, right? So that they can control it. But that's the point, that this creature cannot be controlled. But if they make it that this creature is like her pet, then that means that Wayland Yutani is actually having the thing. I can't. It's a puppy. Okay. No.
rock bottom and can't possibly get any worse. It finds a new way to Ryan Johnson the living shit out of your expectations. At points, I honestly began to wonder if I...
Wait. I'm sorry, but that's just a dude in wearing something. Did the aliens always look this human? I could have sworn that they looked a little bit more menacing than just someone with like a big fucking hat. They mix CGI and suit. Yeah, like I can kind of see it. It's bro, I want you to know that this alien is like a few minutes away from like some horn dog actually like pinning him against the wall and just pegging him. That's gonna be me. Yeah.
To wonder if I'd totally misunderstood the reason behind this show, like maybe it was supposed to be a goofy parody of the Alien movies, or some bizarre social experiment where Disney were testing the very limits of human endurance. That's right, Alien Earth is so bad that it triggered a fucking existential crisis in my thinking meat.
Wait, what is that? Is that a schnozzle? A long acid is it a dick? Is it a dick fly? Is it a flying dick? Is that what it is? Be honest with me. Is that a flying dick? Acid dick? I think it's a face hugger, but it has wings. A face hugger does not have wings. It looks like a fly. It has like legs and plus... it's his mouth.
Thinking
sure.
meat. Now, in the interest of public safety and stopping this video from spiraling into a 10-hour Mauler-sized rant, I'm gonna try and keep my plot summary as brief as possible, because Jesus, I feel like I'm skimming the event horizon of a black hole here, and if I get too close I'll be sucked in and crushed into atomized nothingness, or transported into a hellish alternate dimension of pure chaos and evil where you don't need eyes to see. Actually, come to think of it, I'd probably rather spend the weekend aboard.
Dude, Event Horizon was such a fucked up movie. I watched it so many times and I still don't understand the plot.
The Event Horizon than watch another minute of this retarded garbage.
It's amazing.
Anyway, I've put it off long enough. Let's get this over with. The show follows Wendy and her bunch of mentally deficient friends.
Wendy. A classic protagonist name. Wendy and the Xenomorph. Tra-la-la-la-la. Wendy and Xenomorph sitting on a tree.
Mentally deficient friends who were once terminally ill children.
Wendy, a child in an adult's body? Oh. How is that not problematic? I already feel that there is someone on Twitter who is saying that it's problematic.
that have now been downloaded into android bodies by Boy Cavalier, the owner of a mega corporation called Prodigy. Because he's a child prodigy. Do you get it? Do you get what the...
Wait, that's a child? That man is not a child. That's like an adult, mid-30s man. Hello?
Script is trying to tell you yet?
He's fucking crazy.
And he's a perfect example
That is not a child.
Example of what I like to call the retarded genius, one of the most unintentionally hilarious products of modern screenwriting. A character that the writers desperately want you to believe is super intelligent, but everything they show you about him is the exact opposite, because they themselves have never had anything even remotely resembling an intelligent thought in their entire lives.
Dude, they try to make him into this like awkward genius like L from like Death Note, when he's like sitting funnily on the chairs and he's just like, tee-hee, I know everything.
Entire lives. Anyway, when a deep space research ship carrying alien specimens crash lands on Earth, and don't worry, we'll get into that one shortly,
no.
Wendy and her mentally deficient friends are dispatched on a search and rescue mission, even though they've got absolutely no training, no preparation, and there's a high chance they could all get destroyed and lose Prodigy billions of dollars.
Hooray!
Why? Don't know, because the script needs the rest of the plot to happen, I guess.
Did IQs just drop sharply while I was away?
Yes, Ripley, they really did. And wouldn't you know it, Wendy's brother also happens to be on the same mission because the ship almost crashed into the building that he was on, and I think he's got a name of some sort, but since the actor makes Will Wheaton look like the fucking Giga Chad, I'm just gonna call him Pussy Boy from now on.
That's rude. I'm sorry, Pussy Boy deserves better. I'm sorry, justice for Pussy Boy. Rip.
Good idea.
So Wendy rescues Pussy Boy from the xenomorph, because Disney, and they bring samples of the aliens back to retarded genius on the island of Dr. Moreau so that he can experiment on them, and Wendy learns to communicate with the xenomorph somehow because that's the thing you can definitely do.
Bullshit!
But oh no, one of the crew from the ship threatens one of Wendy's mentally deficient friends into infecting an innocent scientist with a facehugger so that they can smuggle him off and get a sample of the xenomorph, but then it explodes out of him before they can get him to the pickup point, but for some reason they drag his dead body along there anyway. Like, what fucking use is that supposed to be? Ah, who cares? Meanwhile, Wendy turns against retarded genius for the crime of, erasing part of her friend's memory to stop her from going insane. Yeah,
I am so watching this. Oh my god. I am going to watch it and I'm going to live Discord ramble about it. That's going to be like one of my free days. Yeah. Yeah, I'm so ready. Oh god, please. It's going to be amazing.
sure, okay. Also, there's no diplomatic way of saying this, and even if there was,
Is that a chicken? Is that a toy? I want you to know, guys, that this is a very serious alien movie, okay? And that's a very serious alien Yorking chicken cock. Yeah?
I probably wouldn't do it because I'm a total dick. But let's be honest, her friend is without doubt one of the most aesthetically upsetting individuals I've seen outside of Bella Ramsey. She looks like Sydney Sweeney got stung in the face by a swarm of bees and went into anaphylactic shock.
That's no. She has big eyes. That's it. She looks fine. What? Everyone is a critic nowadays.
I mean, Jesus, this is prestige TV we're talking about right here. Are you really telling me this is the best you could find? Nah, fuck it. Then Wendy releases the xenomorph, which has become like a pet dog now, so that it can kill everyone in the facility and protect them while she escapes the island with Pussy.
How does it become a pet dog? What did she like smear like period blood onto the poor thing forehead and it was just like, please, I will be loyal to it, just please don't do it again. Please. She can talk with him. Talk to a xenomorph, and what do they chat about? Like, which is the favorite cereal of him, or like what? Okay, talk to... Does he talk back? Does he be like, I love you, mummy. You're the best mummy ever. It's autistic. They have an autistic xenomorph? Oh no, my baby is retarded. It's afraid. No, mommy. It's a boy. Mommy, no, I have an ouchie. I know that basically I'm a predator and I was born to be a murderer. And basically after the face hugger, I hatch and I immediately can walk and run and kill. But mommy, I'm very scared and I have a boo-boo. Can I get the smoochie? She's like, mwah, mwah, mwah. And then she's like, okay, you know what? You're very cute. Let me scratch the... I hate Disney. There's not enough hateful words to describe how much I hate Disney.
Pussy boy and ugly bitch. Oh god, make it stop! But then ugly bitch loses her mind.
She's not that ugly. Am I tripping? I think she looks fine. Like, yeah, sure, maybe she has like an unconventional beauty, but I think she's kind of working for me. I don't know what he's tripping on that she's ugly. I think she looks perfectly fine.
Bitch loses her mind and starts murdering the assault team that was sent to intercept them, and Pussy Boy disables her to stop her from killing more of his friends, and then Wendy starts screaming at him like it was all his fault. You know, making a show like this involves many creative decisions. And honestly, you'd think from the law of averages alone that the
I'm gonna be honest with you, the CGI is freaking me out because this alien looks like he's just wearing latex. I swear, Alien was always shiny and latexy, but I never saw just a guy. Like, this is just a guy's arm. Are you not into that? I mean, yes and no. It's just, it's like, look at this. This is just a guy. I don't know. He's just a guy. He's just a boy. He's just...
You'd think from the law of averages alone that the creative team behind Alien Earth would have gotten at least some of them right. Apparently not though, which is why I had to keep checking that this wasn't some cunning satire of terrible Alien sequels. I mean, it's so fucking bad, it actually defies all logic that this even got made. Every single character in this show makes the dumbest possible decisions in every situation, from leaving danger...
I can't believe that they didn't do the most cheap and lamest fucking W option, which would have been they just take fucking Alien Isolation, the game, and they make a TV show about it. Or a movie. Everyone fucking adored Alien Isolation. It has a good plot, it connects to the movies, you could have put like some Ripley CGI into it, you could have like continue it, like you can even pad it out if you want, like you go through the missions as a TV show. It would have been perfect. Oh, I would have loved it so much. I swear to God, it's like the same thing with like the people who are like now making the Resident Evil movie, and they're like, we actually don't want to adapt Leon's story because we would like to tell our original story. And I'm like, bitch, the original Resident Evil movies were an original story. Who the fuck is Alice? You guys ruined all the game characters. Shut the fuck up.
Alien specimens with unknown capabilities alone and unguarded in poorly secured facilities to allowing unpredictable and highly experimental androids.
You know, it's actually funny because I was always like, oh man, I would love to have an Alien Isolation follow-up game. But then I realized that they would just ruin it. It would be like fucking DEI-fied, Disney-fied, humiliating, lame, preachy, whatever. It wouldn't be a good game. It's perfect that it's only one. It would be like, you know how The Last of Us doesn't have a second game, and how big of a shame it is that there is no second game, but we respect the creators because they stopped at the height of it, and they were like, we are not saying yes to greed. We already told a peak story, and we leave the rest of it to imagination. Yeah, I would love to have a second Last of Us. It's such a shame there isn't, but I respect it, you know? So true. It would have been peak. I would have loved to see how Joel and Ellie goes through, you know, troubles and what kind of discoveries, but they stopped, and I respect it when the director has integrity, you know, when they just don't lean into bullshit. Yeah, absolutely.
with questionable loyalties to freely roam the island with no way of remotely disabling them and no failsafe measures in place to stop them, to blindly venturing into dangerous environments with no weapons, training, or backup. I mean, I could go on and on for hours about how frustrating it is watching complete idiots with every advantage imaginable.
I'm sorry. I just find this so fucking funny because this girl looks fucking gorgeous and she has like lip fillers. And it's like, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna go
Romulus
find...
is the Alien Isolation movie.
No.
The director said he was heavily inspired by it.
No.
Also, there is
No.
a sequel to the
Stop.
game in production.
Stop talking. Stop talking. No, I'm not expecting that. Alien Romulus is retarded. Okay, there's so many parts. There was literally a fucking face hugger blowjob scene. I will never forgive that. No, no.
Advantage imaginable, somehow losing control
No.
of the situation because they refuse to make rational judgments. The flashback episode to the doomed spaceship is probably the worst example of this. It's like a rehash of the first Alien movie, except if the crew of the Nostromo actually knew what the alien was ahead of time, had a bunch of weapons and equipment specifically designed to subdue it, but somehow lost anyway because they were complete and total morons.
Honestly, I think that's kind of like an allegory for society right now. That even though back then we didn't have that much technology, people had more common sense, and now we have technology but we don't have common sense. I think this is artsy, actually. This is fine, I will allow that. This is a critique on society.
It's so laughably bad, I actually found myself rooting for the xenomorph after a while. And the most vomit-inducingly funny thing about the whole situation is that the showrunners wanted to invite comparisons to Ridley Scott's original, because the ship is basically a carbon copy of the Nostromo, from the interiors to the computers to the uniforms and even the characters. Even the cinematography's trying to mimic his tense, atmospheric look and feel. And if I had to say one solitary good thing about this show, the production designers at least deserve some kind of award for their work because it looks good if nothing else. The problem...
At least it's gonna be eye candy. Fine, I'm willing to watch it.
as always, is the write-in. Whereas the crew of the Nostromo were smart, logical adults doing their best under exceptional circumstances.
Yeah, remember when in the first Alien movie was like Ripley didn't wanted to let in the infected person, and then she even got punished for it because it was a heartless decision, but it was the good decision. I remember it was just the android cog blocked her, and everyone was like, "You heartless bitch!" But it was the right decision because then everyone fucking died.
Adults doing their best under exceptional circumstances. These guys are like a hyperactive child's idea of adult behavior. They spurg out at the most inappropriate
Alien, the ADHD edition. They are just like
moments, constantly babbling verbal diarrhea instead of allowing any scene to breathe, fail to anticipate obvious threats and catastrophic security failures, take absolutely no precautions when working with highly dangerous alien organisms, and generally talk and act like Marvel characters transported into the alien universe. What, are you retarded? And that's not even talking about some of the directing.
Okay. What is this expression? What is the emotion I'm looking at? Is she hissing like a cat? What is this? What does this mean? Show me your warm face. What is this? Hiss. Is it? It actually looks like literally like, oh, I want to talk to the manager, but I also identify as a cat. I worry for people sometimes. Oh no.
The directing choices in this show, like, the Xenomorph is one of the most genuinely terrifying movie monsters of all time. Not only does it look completely alien and dangerous, but its speed and cunning, its malign intelligence, and its single-minded dedication to killing and reproducing all make for a truly iconic monster. Here though, it's been reduced to the status.
Bro. What is this shot? Why does my boy look so dorky? Yeah, he's just like, wee. He's like a fucking, what is it? Like a drop monkey or something. He's just like, I'm coming, like a flying squirrel. It's daylight. Then listen, is it really that hard to just then fucking film it in the shadow? He's playing tag. He's just like, give me a hug, catch me.
It's been reduced to the
Whee!
status of a fucking guard dog protecting Wendy and
I can't believe that they actually made it into a pat. The next movie, I want you to know, it's going to be like, actually, Xenomorph also deserve rights, justice for Xenomorphs, and we have to give them citizenship. And I know that he ate your cat and the neighbor, but it wasn't his fault. He's just learning. Also, yeah, he's just misunderstood. And is he beginning this tale? He's a good boy. You don't understand. He's a good boy.
Wendy and Pussy Boy. Why? Because I guess she's been able to reason with it or something.
Look how they massacred my boy.
Jesus Christ, why would you do this to a poor xenomorph? It's not an organism that you can negotiate.
Aw, you see, even in the old movie, all he wanted is just a hug. He's like, love me, mother. You are so beautiful and I am your boy. I can't believe that there was a time when I genuinely thought that the worst Alien movie was like... Was that the third movie when they clone Ripley and she has sex with the xenomorph queen and they breed a half human, half xeno thingy? And then she blows it into space. That's 4? Okay. Sorry, that was Resurrection. Okay, that was the 4th. I thought that was the fucking wildest thing ever. You didn't like that? I mean, it was more like a corn to me than an actual movie. What did happen? Okay, homework for everyone. Watch Alien 4. Okay, it's going to ruffle your boots off. It's fucking hilarious. It's like there is literally a scene. Okay, this is the story. Okay, so Ripley is getting cloned, right? Because I don't fucking remember why. Ripley has like black nails because she is quote unquote evil, and she even plays basketball on the ship because she's evil. Get it? And she's like better now, and she does these like cool tricks with the basketball and just like owns the people, and she's like very edgy and like very evil and whatnot. Yeah, she was balling, and there's literally a scene when there is an alien queen and they are just... I don't know how, because right, like the alien queen is a girl and Ripley is also a girl, but Ripley was somehow fucking the alien queen and then they made a baby together. I don't know. But it was really good. 10 out of 10. Yeah, Sabian Lex. 10 out of 10 Sabian. How is playing basketball make you evil? It wasn't the basketball. It was just like she was playing against humans and she was like really, really big, better than the other dudes. And she had like an evil smirk on her face because, get it? Because she's not the real Ripley. She's just a clone, and it was all edgy and dark and... was she play? No, I swear she was humiliating some dudes. Was she not? I swear she was doing tricks and whatnot. I just remember that she was balling. It was, oh my god.
That you can negotiate with. It's not capable of forming loyalties to creatures that it's got no understanding of or interest in. It sees every...
I think what Alien 1 was really good. Alien 2, okay, I know it's, okay. I know you guys are gonna be like, screw, you're wrong. Alien 1 for me was better than Alien 2, but I know that Alien 2 is more popular. But Alien 1 for me was the OG, and Alien 1 and 2 were amazing. Screw, you're wrong. I know. Alien 1 was good because it was horror. Alien 2 was more like...
No, it's cool. I don't want to rewatch Alien 4 and I don't appreciate you reminding me it exists.
You are very welcome, and please watch it again. But yeah, it was so good, and I can't believe that they fucked up Aliens 3 that hard. I don't know why did they have to kill off Newt. And I don't know why did they do anything about it. It was just so fucking weird. That's where it all slipped. 1 and 2 was amazing, and the third one was like, herpaderp, you know?
Everything around it as one of two things. A threat that has to be killed or an organism it can use to reproduce with. That's it.
I want the xenomorph to reproduce with a human. if we are going full balls to the walls, nutsack, whatever scenario, I actually want the Xeno to whip out its Xeno veiny family jewel and actually start impregnating humans. That's what I want. But they do? No, they don't. Skew. What? It's the extra mouth? Bro, can you imagine how cruel it would be if it would turn out that the Xeno's like little mouth that comes out is actually his dick? It's not like a second mouth, and that's why he looks like a candle down there, because he keeps his dick in his mouth. Oh no. Oh, that's so sad.
Here, it's gone from terrifying to completely laughable, and it's not helped by the decision to shoot it out in broad daylight in the...
Yeah, that's a good question. Why would they shoot it out in daylight? It's like you have the beautiful nature, the sunlight, the cicadas, however you pronounce it, are like sizzling in the sunlight, and you have your puppy. Why? But this Jimmy Gilly, I would never.
The open. I mean, there's a very obvious reason why we only ever got brief glimpses of the xenomorph back in the day, usually in darkness. It's because if you show it out in the open under bright sunlight, the audience is going to see it for what it actually is. A guy in a clumsy looking rubber suit. You know, back when I reviewed episode 1, I talked about the interesting possibility.
I can't believe they made this kid bald, but also not really. So she literally looks like when you're eating a lollipop and you accidentally drop it to the carpet and then you pick it back up and it's and it's this kid. That's what it is. Oh no, I can see it. See, I'm telling you, it's just like slight little peach fuzzes here and there, a little bit darker, a little bit lighter, and it's just like,
abilities of downloading human consciousness into android bodies, the moral and spiritual implications for humanity, the world.
But they couldn't make like a younger body or something? Nah.
Changing potential of such technology, but none of that ever gets addressed in this show. It's like someone took the premise of a way more interesting and thoughtful sci-fi show, crowbarred it into a dumb as fuck aliens ripoff, and then called it a day.
I can't believe that they are watching Tom and Jerry. Is it Tom and Jerry? I think it was Tom and Jerry. In fucking Alien. Like, what in the fuck nugget, man? Come on, I get it, but that isn't Tom. It is. Is it not? I swear to God, that's it.
Way more interesting and thoughtful sci-fi show, crowbarred it into a dumb as fuck aliens ripoff and then called it a day. We once joked on Open Bar that the show would end with some absolutely cliched, shameless message that the xenomorph isn't really evil, it's just another victim, and the real monster here is human capitalistic greeds. And I shit you not, the final episode of this malformed fetus of a show is literally called The Real Monsters.
No!
That's it. I'm out. I'm fucking done.
It's again, it's like Lord of the Rings Amazon version where the orcs actually just want to have families and they just want to live in peace. It's the same thing. Actually, it's not that they are predators. They just actually just want to be doggies. Yeah, Sauron was never evil. The Uruk-hai just wanted to have a bromance. I am so tired that you're not allowed to have, you know, when I tell you that like they always want to like safe pad every single thing and the villain is not allowed to do villainous things and there's always like a fucking redemption arc. Please, it's allowed to be bad and evil in fiction. That's why it's fiction. Stop making a fucking predator into a pet. That's mind-boggling. You know what? These people are the one who need to keep like a fucking crocodile as a pet because just say that, oh no, it's the swamp puppies, you just don't understand. And then while they are sleeping, they will just fucking get eaten.
This show isn't just an insult to the franchise, it's not just an affront to the legacy of the 1979 original, it is a crime against common sense and human decency. It's a show that actively makes me hate modern TV, that represents the very worst of corporate franchise strip mining. Soulless, brainless, pointless, and ultimately a complete waste of everyone's time. Do yourself a favour and avoid it like LV-426. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. Go away now. Boy.
That's so sad. That's so sad because I was actually very excited for this one. And the worst thing isn't even that they neuter these fucking shows, is that they are losing the entire charm. Like, there is beauty to the horror and the dread. The fact that they are like inescapable evil and it's impossible to get away, but you have to outsmart it. Like, you have to fight with your brain against something that is physically superior. You cannot just smear your period blood on it and make friends with it and just be like, "Aw, I'm your mommy." Because autism is superpower and I'm super autistic, right? So... Well, she did. Well, I'm mad now. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm very, 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 very mad. Wait until you hear the plot of Tron Ares. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I will stop watching like modern movies because they just always piss me off. I can't stand it, man. I can't. It's always
3 went
so
through
lame
production
sauce.
hell and Ripley's actor wouldn't do the movie unless it had no guns. Alien 4, the Queen was connected to Ripley's clone body, having been mutated to have human birth.
Man, are you saying it's Ripley's fault? Like, Sigourney Weaver's fault that it was fucked up? They don't understand why the franchises were successes in the first place. Because you get this bunch of retards, right? Who is just like, okay, I know it better, right? They don't care about the source material. They just have this freaking big ego and a horrible haircut and a stupid framed glasses and nose ring, and they come in and they're like, I know better, and they rewrite everything, and it's just this piss poor excuse of a Wattpad fan fiction. Don't even get me started at it. I'm going to start making my own alien movies with blackjacks and hooker, and it's going to be better than this. Match. Wait, it's a woman's fault? Unironically? Yes. It sounds bad, but yes. Yes, I'm starting to realize that my gender was a mistake. Okay? I'm admitting it. We all belong to the kitchen, and that's it. Nothing else. Maybe the bathroom. Maybe occasionally folding the laundry. That's it. It's Joe over. Now it's just some bad apples. If only it would be some. But they are... Think about it. All the big franchises fucking flopped. Like Marvel is like hella woke right now. I haven't watched Marvel in like fucking forever. DC barely even took off. I heard that the new Superman movie is alright. I don't know about that. Star Wars, fucking gone. Alien, fucking gone. Anything Disney, fucking gone. What is a good franchise that used to be popular and is still popular now? I don't know. Star Trek? Okay, we are not even talking about Star Trek. After that Netflix show, we are not talking about Star Trek. Deadpool 3? Yeah, Terminator gone.